All right, before I break down this game a little bit, this won't be a long video, what by all means, but um, before I talk about this, just want to give your attention to tonight real quick. I'm doing this video right now as the Florida Panthers are in their first intermission break. They're winning 3-0, which is awesome. That's why I'm talking about this real quick. I am feeling a little bit under the weather. I feel a little bit dizzy. I'm telling you this right now, just so you know. This game is going to end at somewhere in the midnight, like 1 a.m. So I'm up watching this game. And on top of that, I have to recap this game. So that's why I'm telling you this right now, just so you know that I'm going to recap. And in case you didn't follow me on X, I'm going to recap the Florida Panthers game tomorrow morning for that reason alone. But I am going to recap this game, the Hurricanes women's basketball, and the Miami Heat tonight. But for the Florida Panthers, I'm gonna do that tomorrow, right before the Dolphins game tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for your attention. Let's go over this. So the Hurricanes go to San Antonio, Texas, where the Spurs play. At Frostbank Center, that's where the San Antonio Spurs play, and they go up against a really powerhouse Baylor Bears, and they are number 13th. Are they 13th? No, they're number 10. They're actually number 10 of the rankings of the top 10. They're number 10 for the reason they can score, they can beat you defensively, they can beat you offensively as well. This is a good team. And then we go up against a really good team. Now the Hurricanes, as much as this score is big, it's a big score, it could have gone so much worse. They could have lost by 30 or more. But this Hurricanes kept themselves alive, but ultimately Baylor is just too much. And then because of that, Hurricanes have finally suffered their first loss of the season, which is in demands where we ain't gonna be undefeated at all. So, but what a great start by the Hurricanes. So we're gonna start with the Hurricanes because they are the road team in this. Altacray. If I still get that wrong, I apologize. I'm trying to get better, and I'm still exhausted. 11 points for her, and she has 6 rebounds and a steal. And she has 3 blocks, so that is really nice defensive by her. Jasmine Roberts, just 5 points. Baylor kept her in check, and she's missing a lot of shots. That's really the big credit by Baylor's defense. But Roberts do have 3 rebounds and a steal and a block as well. Dwyer with just 6 points. That's all with the 3 field goals, 1 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Day Wilson with 12 points. Great performance by her. 7 rebounds as well. 2 assists, and a steal. Patrick with just 4 points from the 2 field goals, 2 rebounds as well. Off the bench, Stedman with 11 points, 3 3-pointers. And Williams with 6 points, and Spirit with 2 points. Now for Baylor, Edwards with 10 points. She has 2 3-pointers and 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Fronteroy, I think that's how you pronounce it. She has 13 points today, it was today. 2 3-pointers, 5 rebounds, and that's it for her stats. She is 5 for 9 as well with the field goals. Little Paige Bugs with 6 points. She has 13 rebounds, and 2 assists, and a steal and 2 blocks. So she played the more of a defensive role in this tonight. And that's a nice defense play by her. Walker with 14 points, 5 for 6 in the field goals, 4 for 4 in free throws, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Andrews with 18 points, and especially Andrews, 4 3-pointers tonight, 4 for 5 in free throws, 5 for 14 in field goals, and majority of the field goals came from 3-pointers. She also has 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Now off the bench, Fielder with, or is it Fielder? No, it's Felder. It's actually Felder. I'm sorry. I always get these names wrong. She has 12 points, 2 3-pointers, 5 for 8 in a field goal. She has played 21 minutes into this game, so she's always checking in and back. She also has 3 rebounds, 5 assists. All right, so first quarter, it started off close. We actually had a lead, 1 point, and never believed that we would lose that lead. But it was a fairly close first quarter for half a quarter until about 5 minutes in, where Baylor would make the shots in. It's Jada Walker making shots, and Baylor did not stop from there, as the first quarter would end at this point 25-16. Second quarter though, Hurricanes would start with a jumper by Day Wilson, and then follow up by Blackwell layup, and Jalea Williams with the layup. We would be down by 7. Maybe the comeback, maybe the miracle. No, I mean, Baylor's offense is a bit much, and they just kept scoring these layups and 3-pointers by Andrews. Day Wilson is a big contributor to scoring for the Hurricanes, really. Jalea Williams with the free throws, but it's Sarah Andrews, Fronto Roy were the big contributors, and Jada Walker in the second quarter. Second quarter would end 49-33. As both quarters, they would win those quarters. Third quarter, it's I thought, to be honest, I hate that. I do apologize for the motorcycle noise. Third quarter, I thought the quarter was kind of boring. I'm sorry to say, I thought this quarter was really slow. There was a big cold streak that lasted for, 3 minutes almost? Sarah Andrews makes that 3-pointer, then the cold streak happens, until eventually Dariana Littlepage bugs with that layup to continue on with the lead. But what's interesting about that third quarter is we actually won the third quarter by 3 points. The third quarter scores were 13 to 10. Very slow. But the Hurricanes win that third quarter. I mean, there's a silver line to this. It would only be down by 13 points. Now for the Hurricanes, can they finally get that streak in? The answer is no. I mean, Edwards starts with a 3-pointer. The Hurricanes, we'll go on a mini run, but then foul's been called. Andrews would make those free throws, and they go on the streak on their own, and then we respond with the layup to try to get us closer. But in the end, the rest of the fourth quarter, besides that 3-pointer, free throws. Alta Cray, Fronto Roy, and the rest. I mean, there's another big cold streak going. Just no one was making a shot for the Hurricanes. It was. I thought the fourth quarter was more frustrating than boring. I mean, third quarter was definitely that category, but the fourth quarter, just not able to connect the shots in. And we wind up finally losing, and we lose this game 75-57 to Baylor in this Hall of Fame series. I'm not sure there's going to be another game coming up. If there is, great. If not, well, we move on to the next one as we play Jackson State. They are the Tigers. Jackson State. I'm trying to see where they're from. Let me take a second. So let me take a second to look real quick. Jackson State. Where are they from? They are Mississippi. Figures, Mississippi. But anyway, Hurricanes losing this game. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. You give credit to Baylor. They deserve to be in the top 10. So losing this game, I mean, there's nothing to go. I mean, as much frustrating fourth quarter as that was, there's really nothing to be upset about. It is what it is. They're a good team. Really, to me, it's really no shame of losing to Baylor. They are a really good team. There's no shame of it. But you move on to the next. That's all you can do. Moving on to the next is Jackson State. We got a couple of games that are pretty easy. Jackson State, Alabama State. Those are the kind of like a subdivision 1 types. And then we move on to our first. I think it was our first ACC opponent. Maybe double check for this one. Double checking ACC conference. Yeah, this is our first one. First ACC opponent, Louisville. That's a big one as well. That's a huge game. I think it's bigger than Baylor because it's an ACC opponent, and for Baylor is in Big 12. So definitely a superiority for the division conferences. But anyway, there you go. That's going to do it for this video. If you like this video and not the game, hit the like button, subscribe for content because Miami TV you guys back. And when he does, hit me right there with the entertainment you deserve. I'll see you guys a little bit later on for the Heat video. And then after this Panthers game, I'm not sure if you can hear Randy Moeller talking in the first intermission, but that's him. But anyway, guys, there you go. I'll see you guys tonight for the Heat video. And then I'll see you tomorrow morning. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll see you guys then. Good night.